What's up, guys? I'm Aimee. This is my crappy picture of Bilal, and we're back with episode 27 of Horizon Forbidden West. We left off inside of a cauldron. We continued with the main quest. We're looking for Minerva and now also Hephaestus, since we found evidence of him in this cauldron. Yeah. We were in the middle of it when we had to stop. So with that, let's get back into it. Oh, and I need my glasses. Alright. And we have Varl and Zoe with us.
Who is Hephaestus? What does it want with this place?
It's taken over facilities before to build deadly machines. But it wasn't always hostile. It used to be part of something good. Something called Gaia.
We just need to solve its derangement.
More of those cables covering that door. Oh no.
What do we got?
What has Hephaestus done to her?
Turned it into a weapon. Which sooner or later will be unleashed.
And then, plain song.
Is this the kangaroo thing?
My people see what it has become. If one of our gods attacks them,
You know what we have to do. Varl, are you ready?
We got this.
We have to get down there.
Grimhorn. Oh! Haven't even fought one of these yet. Shit. Okay, weak against purge water damage and acid damage. Strong against fire and shock. Horns are a weak point. It's got a blaze sack on its back. Cluster launcher. Well, that sounds like it's gonna be fun. Tail clamp. Okay, so we have to shoot the tail clamp first and then the tail capsule. This will disable the fire attacks. Reduce the effectiveness of its fire attacks. Alright. Woo! And this will give us the Tau overrides. Need to mentally prepare myself a little bit. Okay, just wanted to test how you lay that. I think I'll start out with this. Got my 3 arrows knocked, let's go. I think I'm actually already gonna lay these trap.
There should be a node I can override nearby to shut it down.
Oops. No, why can't I? Why won't she lay it now? There we go. This is a more narrow spot. You probably get it to run through the middle here pretty well. Max traps, I just have to remember to run on the sides of this. Not get blown up in my own trap. Let's see if that happened. More machines are coming.
And I'll get the big guy. Heavy weapons. If I can detach them, I can use them against it. Much better.
Do I have the correct Valor search set right now? I hope I do. Oh shit. Okay, you guys take care of these. Thank you. Damn. Those horns are not easy to get off. Nice. That was a fun battle. Didn't feel too difficult. He wasn't like super quick, but definitely fun. I in general, even though I tend to get a little freaked out by the cauldrons, the combat is always very fun.
A machine that nearly killed us.
It's still her god.
I do not grieve for a god or a machine, but because I no longer know what to believe.
Look, so if you want, you can go back home.
Do I still have one? And if so, for how long? Can you really heal our lands? Save my people?
There gonna be another fight? Okay, I don't think so.
One step at a time. But it starts now.
This time I missed it.
Compensate. Retreat. Inevitable.
Bad.
Up we go.
There's more.
Like Aloy said, this is only the beginning. Aloy,
Oh wait,
the core.
actually, stop.
Focus is showing holograms on it.
They look like machines.
They're not.
Overrides.
Oh damn.
Tame machines.
And you can run this?
Some of the data's been corrupted. Not much I can do about that right now.
Got what you need?
Yes.
Let's press on then.
Where's its body? I don't think I looted it. I got nervous. I thought it was gonna be like in Zero Dawn, when you would override the core, then the platform would raise. And I think it happened automatically, if I remember right. And then I thought I wouldn't get the chance to loot this. Alright, now it looks like we have everything. Good. I just hate to leave stuff behind after something like this. Now what? Ah, okay.
Greetings, graduates of Cradle 9. Welcome to the regional... Error. Unauthorized access detected.
That doesn't sound good.
Was that the spirit? Minerva?
I don't think so. At least, not directly.
Attention. All personnel must vacate the facility immediately.
Something doesn't want us here.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly was this place?
Seen anything like it before?
No.
Oh yeah, because we've only seen these labs when they're completely in ruins. This is the
That's our
most
way out.
intact one we've seen. Wow. This is cool. Now Aloy can see what it actually is supposed to look like. Or what the stuff actually was. I can't believe how intact this place is. I wonder why this one held up differently. So it's a cradle. That's interesting. What do we got here? Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be holograms. Fuck, I'm just amazed at looking at this room. But I don't think that there's anything in here to interact with. Oh, this is so exciting!
Unauthorized access. Initiating facility lockdown. Stay out.
What's going on?
Well, at least the emergency lights work.
What just happened?
Minerva's definitely here. And I think it's trying to keep us out. I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
You sure we shouldn't come with you?
Oh, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous. Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
Or, okay, I guess more up. I just assumed.
Are you doing okay, Zoe? Zoe?
All this. Minerva. Hephaestus. Gaia. This is what will help heal
Okay.
Plainson?
I need to
It's
find
hard to
where Minerva's
explain.
hiding.
I
We
barely
should look for a
understand
way
it,
to
but
access the facility
yeah.
systems.
it's what Aloy's been looking for this whole time.
I just wanted to listen to the conversation. But put me near an edge, and I will fall.
Locked.
Okay.
Alert. Restricted access. You are not wanted here.
Nope, sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva. What are all those cables and Minerva's shutting me out?
This is where I came from. This is no.
Guess I'm not
Locked.
going that way.
So cool how intact all of this is.
Looks like this might be where data's stored, but I don't see a way to access the system. I better keep looking. leads. Dead end. I can feel a draft above. Might be a way out of this shaft.
Hmm. Wasn't there another way? No? Okay, it came
Looks
from
like I should
here.
head up.
Yeah, that was it. Well, where are you supposed to go then? I mean, there's kind of like two options.
And I'm outside. I need to find a way back into the facility.
I mean, the way back in is the way that we came. Okay, I need to go back and look at what that elevator was. Sorry. That might have been the elevator that we came from, but... Where was it? Maybe I don't. No, this is where we just climbed up. I can't seem to go back down. But never mind. I guess I'll have to live with the mystery. Maybe it clears itself up anyways at one point. Hmm. Search the facility for Minerva. Do I have to go back in then? Must have been the other way, I'm guessing. Maybe this is just for when we're leaving, when we're done with everything. Alright. Long way. Or quick way, I mean. Where was that other turn? Right here.
Looks like another part of the facility.
Yeah, I'm guessing the other one is just when we're done then.
Door is locked.
Or not?
Don't think I'm getting through that door right now.
Never mind.
I should turn back, see what else I can find.
Just a dead end then. Alright, well. Now my curiosity is happy. I can move on, otherwise I think mentally I would have been stuck on this. And I guess we really do just have to find another way back in from outside. Maybe from underwater. A typical Witcher move. Or we just have to climb way up. Okay. Oh, cool. This looks so... it looks really nice. This frozen over water. Holy shit. So beautiful. Wow. With lightning? I want to ice skate here. What a random but very beautiful little corner. Where? Some climbing holds there. How could we get to there?
Pipes up there. Might lead me to a way back in. But how to reach them?
Can be cleared with prying force. That won't do anything. Aha, there's a couple of points. Where do they lead? Here we go. Those were a little bit tough for me to see.
If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back. And we can start fixing the blight, the storms, and maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth? Why did they want it back up?
I don't think you have to go here. That wouldn't really make sense to me. I don't see where that would get us. Maybe to that thing? No, I feel like that was... That's basically where we came from. I feel like that was to get over here.
I might be able to glide to that ledge.
Gliding. I need to start remembering that. What do these orange bits mean? Are there red ones?
There's Plainsong. I hope the Utaru are doing okay after the attack.
Can't enter this location. Where's the view over Plainsong? Oh, it's gonna be far from the distance, I bet. I don't see it. Ah, now I do. I was thinking it would be bigger. But we're quite far from it. And there you can see the Reaper.
Another shaft. Okay, now I've got to find a way to plug into this place. Looks like some kind of dome. Wonder what it's for.
It's incredible to think how old this stuff is and how well preserved. Even the other ruins, considering how old they are and the war that they survived. Condition that everything is in. With some cool ass technology that the old ones had. Interesting.
Alert. System core penetrated.
Minerva? I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia. That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Light. Cease.
I think you'll disappear into her. Become part of her. Like you used to be.
Misery. Will cease.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Minerva. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code. Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. I'm Wood. Scanning data. So it is Aloy, not Elizabeth. We have much to discuss, but initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more. In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations. and you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant access to your companions? They will be here shortly.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
So no fake this time?
No. This time she's real. Laurel, Zoe. This is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the lab on your focus. I have established a network between your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Good. So what was this place?
A regional control center, where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area.
Wow. This whole cutscene, I got a little, teary-eyed, to be honest, when the images of Rost came up and Aloy as a kid. And Gaia realizes that this isn't Elizabeth, but she knows who it is. I don't know, I don't think that's just based on the data that she read. And I'm guessing then she got all caught up on everything that Aloy has experienced. Thinking maybe I'd recognize any star formations, but I don't. I don't know that many. Here we go. Wow, it feels so good to have gotten Gaia up and going finally, even if she's still not complete. I'm really glad that that's done now.
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
Or maybe just a few. To start with, you two go ahead. I'm going to poke around a bit.
So this place is starting to look a little bit like the other ones. All the other ones that we've seen from the moisture in it. But overall, it's really
This place
cool.
was here all this time. Built for people who would never show up.
Why didn't they?
Remember that guy I told you about? Ted Farrow? He sabotaged things. It wasn't supposed to be this way.
Well,
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed.
That's too bad. Looks like an office.
Correct. The The facility was designed with a number of private offices.
I guess it's nice to have a space to call your own.
So this was supposed to be the lab.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look.
Okay, but first I want to make sure that I looked at everything else in here.
That door leads to the west exit. But first, we have much to discuss after you visit the lab.
Right.
Where is all this going?
Hey, Gaia? Why doesn't this door have power?
At my current operating level, I am only able to restore functionality to part of this facility. In time, that may change.
Got it.
Okay, so we're back here. I'm thinking this is just where we could have dropped down, or? Yep. This was the
Through
door.
that door is a trail that leads towards Plainsong.
So I could head
Interesting.
back east if I need to, once we're done here.
Correct.
Looks like another office.
If no one's ever been here, who built all this?
Gaia did. With the help of machines.
That's perhaps one of the most mind-boggling parts about all this to me, is that none of this has ever been inhabited by people. It was meant to be.
Guess Gaia hasn't been able to restore access yet.
How weird this must look. Toilets.
What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for Control Center operatives.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
Okay, I think that was everything now. Did I get this room? Okay.
Well, I was able to repair some of the corrupted overrides. But it looks like I need data from more machine parts to fix the rest.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss.
Well, I think I just explored everything here, though.
Okay. Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
I'll leave you to it.
I mean, did I not just explore the base? I did it beforehand, but...
Back
did I
already?
miss some stuff?
Might want to look around more first.
I'll come with you then.
Okay. I don't think I missed anything. Okay. In any case, I'm guessing, based on what Gaia told us before, that this is kind of our new base of operations. We'll be able to explore anything else at another point if we missed something.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're... ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah. But two big ones first.
The strangers.
Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of... strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy. The calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away.
Far Zenith, then.
A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Okay, so... what's so far away, and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Sirius? But that's where Far Zenith, their ship...
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up. Unless... I don't... Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Zeniths?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
Holy shit! Wow. Okay. That makes much more sense than my theory. Now also the prologue to this game is making sense. The relevance of, introducing more about Zenith. Damn. Wow, they really are like the Golds in Red Rising in a lot of ways. And Aloy is quite literally a red. Damn, you guys. This just blew my mind.
We're not gonna be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern. Receiving.
Wow.
Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Aether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach, procurable.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Aether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time. But in all other respects, it will suffice.
Alright, let's ask about the subordinate functions first. The missing ones.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Faro.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
Yep.
All three of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Unfortunately, I have no way to track them. They have disappeared without a trace.
The three subordinate functions that you detected. What do we know about them?
All three are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life. If all three were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density. But beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular. In human terms, they are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
Like Minerva. They need to be whole again.
Exactly.
You said you need Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Every subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important. Only by recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines at cauldrons across the planet. Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
Given Hephaestus's importance, is there really no way to capture and merge it first?
I'm afraid that is quite impossible. In my present state, launched and merged with Minerva, I am operating at less than 1/5, 18.8%, of my intended processing capacity. Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under these circumstances, Hephaestus would absorb me, rather than the other way around. A merge cannot be attempted until my heuristic processing density exceeds its own.
And how many subordinate functions is that going to take?
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon will expand my heuristic network to 41.6% capacity, exceeding that of Hephaestus.
You said Hephaestus isn't located in just one place.
Correct. Unlike the other subordinate functions, which are confined to discrete physical processors, Hephaestus is distributed throughout the global network that connects the planet's cauldrons.
So, when the time comes to subdue it, how do we make that happen?
I do not know. While you are retrieving the procurable subordinate functions, I will attempt to find a solution.
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
So could you build an army of machines? Attack the descendants of Far Zenith and take them out?
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, Once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill, no matter how aggressive the enemy.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
I'm wondering how well Gaia could fight the Zeniths. Because they've clearly been chilling on their planet now for like 1,000 years. Doing fine. Seemingly, I mean, they're here trying to get a copy of Gaia, so that raises other questions if things started to go downhill for them. But technologically speaking, it seems like, at least for a while there, they were doing alright. If not very well. Because they made so many advancements. I mean, their armor and also the machines that they had with them were very different. I mean, that's just so many more years of advancement that they have on Gaia. Gaia is also very advanced, but she's been... yeah, her task has been different. She hasn't been sitting here focusing on how to make human armor and advanced defense machines. But then again, she is a powerful machine and she could maybe like scan what they have and learn quick. That just raises a lot of questions for me. Very interesting.
What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning. The difference, since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious. But these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
And you can't do anything to stop it?
If you can return Aether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated. All efforts must be directed toward that end.
How long do we have then?
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
And if I gather Aether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
Well, every bit counts.
Sounds like a race against time.
The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly advanced. Were its intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
So what were the Zeniths trying to fuck up? And that's kind of sad because Elizabeth was at the end of the day just trying to do the right thing, giving them a copy of Gaia. And I thought it sounded reasonable too, but clearly they had malicious intentions. That's really disappointing.
How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus, from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light-years away. Because it was far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
So if the Descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes, as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates. They appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. For example, assuming I absorbed Hephaestus and utilized it to create a large force of combat machines. No shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Always.
Well, unless they come at us with their robot servitors. That's gonna be a tough fight whenever we have that.
The Descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, a clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
That's... okay, but... I mean... This clone... How could she participate in this? Destroying Elizabeth's dream? It's evil.
It is difficult to know. Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
Elizabeth Sobek? A subordinate? I don't think so. The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right? Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know about them.
True.
Unless... well... could it be that they want the planet for themselves? The strangers I ran into, they were after a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that... if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power... until she could take control of Hephaestus. And then the whole terraforming system.
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere, to their specifications.
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
But with opposite results.
Extinction. Instead of salvation. Well, this is not good.
Interesting plan. Seems a bit unnecessary.
You said Sirius is really far from Earth.
81 trillion kilometers, or 8.611 light years.
Right. So, how would the descendants have gotten here?
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly more advanced. The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 300 years. This appears to have been much faster. If their ship departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmitting, the journey was made in just 29 years at an average of 0.297 the speed of light. If they did not set out for Earth until they learned of the extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster, a mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Okay, enough. You're making my head spin.
I'm surprised there doesn't seem to be any other animations of Gaia. Okay, there's one.
I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory. My knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location. My substratal geography data indicates that a major old-world settlement called Las Vegas was located there.
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Ether, somewhere in Tanakh territory. Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
What?
Actually, I wanted to discuss something else first.
Okay,
As you wish.
never mind.
Right. I guess it's time to go get a subordinate function.
Where will you begin?
Definitely level
I think
17.
I'll head for Ether.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective on your focus. If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region. Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference.
Cool.
Is there anything else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
I do, don't I?
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Zenith, live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
It was a bit weird what was happening with the subtitles there too. That they got the black background. Don't know why that happened. Alright. Wow. Mind blown. Subordinate functions. Aloy, below you will find a summary of the subordinate functions I have included as a preliminary analysis of how retrieval of Aether, Demeter, and Poseidon will allow me to effect modest corrections into the biosphere. I hope you find it useful. Alright, then we have a lot of reading here. Cool that we have the processing density here listed as well. Damn, Hephaestus is big. Okay, so we'll be just barely bigger than him with these 3 additional subordinate systems. Luckily, Minerva is pretty big herself. That means that there is still always a copy of Apollo out there too. And more. Obviously, that the Zeniths have built upon. Lots to do here, but that's going to have to all wait for another time. This episode's gotten really long. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I loved playing this mission. That was amazing. So much fun information. Really a lot to process. The story, whew, just got much, much bigger. But very cool stuff. If you enjoyed it too, give it a like. Let me know how you felt about everything that we just learned in the comments. And subscribe if you want to see more. See you in the next episode. Bye.